Trying to keep it going, gets spun down, gets it away, and incomplete. It looked like P-Ron might have had a shot to make the grab, but the Rams now running down to celebrate with the defense.
That was it. That was the Cincinnati Bengals' best opportunity in the Joe Burrow era to win it all. They didn't, and they won't be back to the Super Bowl. The Bengals have been in a downward trajectory since that Super Bowl loss to the Rams. They did go back to the AFC Championship the next year, and in a rematch with the Chiefs, they lost, but have not been back to the playoffs since. They've now missed the playoffs the past 2 years, and now it looks like it's going to be 3 straight seasons the Bengals have missed the playoffs. The Cincinnati Bengals are rapidly entering an era in which they will no longer be championship contenders.
This team windows my whole career, and everybody that we have in that locker room, all the coaches we have. Things are going to change year to year, but our window's always open.
Who the fuck are you fooling, Joe? You've been injured for half your career.
Oh, dang.
Joe Burrow is an elite quarterback. When he's healthy, he's among the league's best, and the offense is prolific. Yes, we all know this, but these season-ending injuries are becoming way too frequent. Rookie season in 2020, knee injury, out for the season. 2023, week 11, out for the season with a wrist injury. And now the latest, a serious turf toe injury suffered back in week 2 that once again has him out for the season. The best ability is availability, and Joe Burrow once again is not available for his team. Even with Joe Burrow playing, the Cincinnati Bengals had been sliding because the team's problems are just more than what a great quarterback can overcome. The Bengals' current issue of good offense, terrible defense should not come as a surprise to anybody who watched them last season. Last year gave us the sneak preview of the Bengals' future. The Bengals last year had the #1 ranked passing offense, with Joe Burrow leading the league in touchdowns and passing yards. Jamar Chase became the 7th wide receiver in NFL history to win the Triple Crown. Defense was one of the worst in the NFL. They actually set an NFL record for most losses while still scoring 30 or more points in a single game with 4. They're well on their way to breaking that record this year. Oh, and speaking of last year, because of how terrible it was on the defensive side of the ball, understandably there were going to be changes at the end of the season, so not surprisingly they fired the defensive coordinator Lou Anarumo. Now, Lou Anarumo didn't stay unemployed for long. You guys want to know where he's working now? He is the defensive coordinator for the Indianapolis Colts. And you see the season they're having, so it's not the coaching that's the issue. As you might have heard from numerous sources, the Cincinnati Bengals salary cap is dominated by the offensive side of the ball. That's where the Bengals are prioritizing their budget, and they're paying the price for that. If all that wasn't bad enough, now you got this crap to deal with.
We just got to play complimentary football. Like, we put the ball in the end zone and go up a point at the end, finish the game. Like, just end it. Like, that's it. Like, that's what we need to do. Just end the game. Like, make them get us the ball back. Let us go to 22 victory, and let's end the game. That's how I feel.
I actually feel bad for Coach Zach Taylor. Chase Brown put him in a bad spot. This is a mess, and it's not going to get any better. Now that you have players broadcasting way too much to the media, the Bengals locker room is going to deteriorate. And now the only way to get things back on track and clear out the bad blood is to clean house. You got to get rid of a lot of players, obviously on the defensive side. But the Bengals are a cheap franchise, though, so they won't spend the money necessary to build a championship defense. So it's going to be more of the same for the foreseeable future.